What's the guess on what's going to happen with health care?
I've always thought it wouldn't make it. I mean, they don't have any popular. Congresses do not usually pass legislation that has like 20% support. Sometimes they ram it through because they think it's really important. Look, the Democrats passed Obamacare knowing I think it was going to cost them seats. I think Nancy Pelosi, I respect her for this, did it thinking it might cost her the majority, but she thought it was important. It was the fulfillment of a dream that Democrats had had for decades. No one thinks this Republican health care bill is the fulfillment of anything. You know, I mean, if it were more radical free market, you know, disentangling healthcare from the employment-based system and a true portability, et cetera, the kind of classic conservative healthcare ideas, which I think are pretty good ideas, some of them, then I think you might be willing to fall on your sword even if you're going to get attacked politically. So I think it probably doesn't pass.
Do you agree? Okay.
Yeah, well, the latest whip count makes it seem unlikely that it's going to pass on Thursday, which was the original idea. It's possible that they could pull it, work on it for a few weeks, and then bring it back. You know, I think that what Bill's saying is right, that it's incredibly unpopular policy. You know, whether you agree with it or not, the vast majority of Americans don't agree with it. And you know, Ramesh could maybe make a case for it, or a weak case, because I know he's not a huge supporter. But
do you like the way the Senate one is constructed and written now?
It isn't my first, second, third, or fourth choice of what the health bill should look like, and I also think the process by which they have put it together and they're trying to rush it to the floor is just completely indefensible. I don't think that this is going to pass. It would not. I think I might even be betting slightly in favor of something very similar to it passing. The way these things work, it's very easy for somebody to become so committed to getting some minor concession, and then when they win that minor concession, they say, well, you know, I can't just not support it now. Can you win 3 or 4 votes that way? I think Mitch McConnell could very well do that.